Moving on, we will be having the Public Information Officer candidates. Only 1 minute will be provided for your introduction, and we'll start with Madaya, followed by Trinidad, then by Ramos. Begin.
Pleasant day to all of you. My name is Aizer Manos Yumadayo, speaking to you right now as a candidate of Public Information Officer in the upcoming academic school year with the motto of moving forward with joy and happiness, and the goal of showcasing not only LPSci's greatness as a whole, but every individual student's strength and beauty, using a platform composed of 5 different platforms, the PROPS initiative. The first P for people, R for resources, O for offers, the second P for publications, and S for structure, which the PROPS initiative and all its other branches focuses on. And lastly, before I finish my introduction, I would like to share 2 quotes that would help on how I would impose the PROPS initiative and its other branches, as well as my advocacies. A quote made by Jollibee, "Bida ang saya," and a quote from Uncle Ben, "With great power comes great responsibility." Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Yang Isabel Sarmiento Trinidad from Grade 10 Environmentalist, the current president of the LPSci Mapping Club, current PIO of Coral Apreciano, and I am running for the position of Public Information Officer under Partido Arangkada. I am running as PIO to help aid in the school system's struggles with information dissemination, and simply because I enjoy serving for my fellow students. I want to develop a safe space for students to grow, enhance their talents and skill, preparing them for their futures. I believe that a good leader shows their true intentions, not just through promises, but also through their actions and their proof. I know my strengths as a leader and skill set as a student leader, and I hope that you trust me as your PIO. Thank you.
Imagine a world where information flows freely, where clarity and understanding prevail, and where everyone feels connected and informed. As your PIO, that's the world I'll strive to create. Good day, everyone. My name is Lindell Angela G. Ramos, and I am honored to stand before you today as a candidate for the position of Public Information Officer under UTOG Party List. I am dedicated to promoting transparency, inclusivity, and active engagement. I will ensure that your voices are heard, your concerns are addressed, and your ideas are considered in decision-making processes. Together, let's build a community where information empowers us, where transparency builds trust, and where communication brings us closer than ever before. As your PIO, my mission will be to keep you in the know, to ensure that every voice is heard, and to foster a vibrant environment of connection and engagement. So I humbly ask for your support and trust in this journey. Let's build a stronger and more informed school community together. Thank you.
All right, thank you, candidates, and good morning.
Good morning po.
For the first portion, the questions will be coming from the panel, which is us. So you have a minute to answer the question. Nowadays, social media is the more prominent avenue for concerns and grievances. Do you think it is an appropriate medium for students to air out their sentiments? Justify your answer.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Nowadays, social media is the more prominent avenue for concerns and grievances. Do you think it is an appropriate medium for students to air out their sentiments? Justify your answer.
I do believe that it is a proper medium. As a student and as a child, I understand that everybody has freedom, but freedom comes at a cost. And although social media gives us the freedom of information instantaneously being given, there are also times in which the information being given could hurt other people. But that does not mean that it could share good information. As PIO, I strongly believe that with the help of other people, friends and families alike, the goodness of information would be better brought out than the badness of the information. That is all. Thank you.
side, I believe that social media should not be used as a rant box. For Anakada, we have a project called Breathe Out, which is an anonymous rant box that we can use to air out all our struggles and current feelings. I personally do not think that social media should be used as a way to rant, simply because what you are feeling right now in the moment can be very different from what you feel an hour from now. And not only that, but the things you say on social media will be staying there forever, especially if people take screenshots or videos of it. So I personally think that it is not the best manner to air out our thoughts. So there it is. Thank you.
One of the reasons why social media is made is so that we can express our views and opinions. And I know that social media is such a large platform, and we are aware of its possible dangers and hindrances it might bring to the student body. So as a PIO, it is my duty to connect with the students without creating things that may affect them personally and in a bad way, making sure that we live a safe environment. And also, I believe that we should be responsible of everything that we post on social media. Thank you.
Thank you, candidates. Now for the next portion, the questions will be coming from students, from the student body, and you have 30 seconds to answer each.
This question is from Leona de la Cruz of 8 Connection. As a public information officer, how will you help students avoid spreading fake news about our school? Again, as a public information officer, how will you help students avoid spread fake news about our school?
I understand that information is such a key part in who we are, trying to know what we can and what we want to know. But as PIO, I would love and I would greatly appreciate or greatly would do events and such or formats and different kinds of promotional videos and other to help encourage truthful information rather than false information. I believe that is a skill that I have.
As PIO, I have authority over information being released. I can take hold of this securely and ensure that info released will be accurate and on time. We may also give sanctions such as community service and teach our students to do better. And in cases of misinformation used as slander for either our school or our fellow students, we may issue public apologies or statements to correct this. Thank you.
As a PIO, my primary responsibility is to ensure the efficient dissemination of correct information. If wrong information is spread among the student body, I would take immediate action to address this. Firstly, I would like to verify the correct information from reliable sources. Then I would utilize various communication channels such as official announcements, newsletters, and other social media to share correct information with clarity and transparency. Thank you.
The candidate-to-candidate portion will now begin. Only 30 seconds will be given to each candidate to answer the question addressed with them. Let us start with Madara.
My question is, as PIO, you have the power to disseminate and give out information. How would you ensure that good information is brought about to everyone? And even if this is good information, how can you ensure that this makes it so that this wouldn't hurt a person's feeling or change a person's perspective into a bad one?
As I've said before, I am the current president of the MAPE Club. We have dealt with many projects and activities, and of course, this also comes with releasing formats and of course, information about our events and activities. When it comes to the disinformation of info, we should always have a closed mind, an open mind, and of course, to be just in our statements. We should always be concise.
It is crucial to promote responsible information, sharing, and educate students about the importance of verifying information before sharing it. By implementing these measures, I aim to rectify any misinformation, maintain trust, and ensure that the student body receives accurate and reliable information. Thank you.
Do you have any more questions?
My question is for Iser. I have seen in your student profile, considering that this is your first time joining an organization in LPSci, more so the SS3, how will you deal with all the duties of the PIO with little experience in the field while balancing your academics without compromising the quality of your work? Thank you.
You can also see that in my candidate profile, the only ever achieving things that I have during grade 7 to 8 is with honors. Although I cannot say that this is a good thing, I cannot also say that this is a bad thing. I may not be the educational mastermind or the very strong and apparent person, but I can ensure that my time could be managed with how I view my grades, how I view my personal life, and how I view my emotional life.
For Lindell naman, considering that you are running for PIO, you need to be someone that people can trust. So how can you build trust with your fellow locations since this is your first school year here in LPSci?
Trust is something important that we have to build. And in order to build trust, I have to show them my passion in leading them and guiding them. Because in my life motto is to be the light that shines through the dark paths of people. And that's something I live by, and I want to show that to them. Thank you. Ms. Trinidad, this question is for you. Inclusivity and diversity are important aspects of thriving school community. How will you ensure that information is accessible and relevant to all students, regardless of their backgrounds or interests?
As PIO, one of our traditions here in LPSci is the announcement of information during flag ceremonies. For students who do not have internet access, we may have announcements during flag ceremonies, or we may do room to room, where we may tell our students or presidents to announce these statements to their class.
This question is for Mr. Madaya. Communication plays a vital role in building a positive school environment. How do you intend to promote effective communication between students, teachers, and the administration?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Communication plays a vital role in building a positive school environment. How do you intend to promote effective communication between students, teachers, and administration?
First and foremost, while I was campaigning, I was also observing the way that students, teachers, and different people, such as personnel, react to how I would give information. First and foremost, I want my information, and I want to give information through persuasiveness, but also would give this kind of information with truth and integrity. And I believe that I have the talent and skill in doing so with my unconventional way but happy work.
Do you have any more questions for other candidates? Okay, that is all. Thank you very much.